It's been a while, isn't it? Oh, I'm just filling in at the moment for Steve because he's got a toothache, and so I said I'd fill in and do some commentaries for him while he's recovering. Hope you get better soon, Steve. I'm going to be very rusty at this, so I'm just checking my audio levels so I can hear myself. To make sure I can hear myself, and I can't hear myself. What's going on? What's going on? Why isn't it? It says waiting for PlayStation B, but I'm there. Is my audio live? Can people hear me? Go back again. Let's try YouTube again. I don't want to be talking to myself for the next 20 minutes or so. Let's try this again. Oh, yep, there we go. Can I hear myself? Oh, there's a lot of... Yeah. Oh, it's working. We are good. We are good to go. Good. Right. Let's crack on and do beginning of round 5, race 1 of the night, Circuit de Sainte-Croix in France, but actually there is I keep saying this, there's a real Sainte Croix raceway in Canada. It's just an oval, but why they have this in France, I do not know. But anyway, we shall crack on. Race 1 of the night. This is how the runners and riders qualified. We have this the Hurricane Cup basically, but we have Stevie Scooby here in first place. Our down under friend Scott here in second in another Lambo. Steve in a Lambo in third. Steve Bowman. Ginge is ruining the party really in a V-dub here in fourth place. Staffy was in fifth in another Lambo. Tire Slayer here in sixth place in another Lambo. Gary, surprisingly, in another Lambo here in seventh place. Benji in a Lambo in eighth place. Berserker Boy, yours surely. I am in a Lambo, but I still maintain I've got the best dressed Lambo in ninth place. Fast JMS in the other OP car, which is the Ferrari. Great livery there, Duncan. Like the Golf livery. And the other BB in the lobby, Busby Boy. You got Busby and Berserker. Oh, back here in 11th place. Now I can't remember much about what happened in the race apart from what happened for me. So this is going to be an experience for all of us. So here we go. We are away. Go, go, go. Hudson Croix. Stevie's got a good jump. Scott's got a nice jump. Everyone's sort of got off the line nice and carefully. Everyone's sort of in this same sort of order. No shenanigans. No one coming off. Do we have 12 starters? We're already down to lost one. No, perhaps not. But anyway, up front, we have Stevie Scooby with his sun glaring off everyone's windscreens and the shiny Lambos has washed, obviously, before this race. Oh, Stevie drifts it wide. Has that allowed Scott to nip up the inside? Yep, he's going to just about get in front by this sort of double right-hand turn. Nice driving there from the Aussie. Stevie drops back into second base. Steve, the other Steve, following these boys behind as everyone streams around. What was that? That was Tire Slayer went a little bit wide, or was it? No, Benji went a little bit wide, I think. Straight into the camera goes Benji. But you can see it's all everyone in this league. It's a very, very tight league. The pace and the respect for this league is one of the best I've been in, I'll be honest. Everyone's right on it. Everyone's got this. There is a couple of guys that are a little bit quicker than the others, but I think Scott was saying that we've had different people on pole every week, and I think we've had different winners every week as well. I might be wrong with that. But here we go. We're following. Let's go on board with Staffy. Side by side here with the Ginger Minja coming into this. Ooh, a little bit touchy. Oh, this caused a little bit of unbalance. Steve's been pushed wide there. Steve going to get a penalty for that. I think yeah, he is. That's not his fault either. Oh, that's really unlucky. Let's have another quick look at that. A little touchy there from Ginge. Just pushes Steve wide, gives him a penalty. Ginge pushes his way through. I don't mean that, Ginge. He just sort of eased your way through. Which has just allowed Staff to take up the position behind. And poor old Steve's got a penalty for doing nothing wrong. And where that penalty zone is also it's more than half a second penalty. It's in the high acceleration zone and coming into a braking zone, so it's a nightmare place to go. Oh, someone has come a cropper though. Who's this at the back? It's Busby boy, and he's got damage as well. What happened to Busby? Hustling here with Duncan, the two Ferrari boys near the back. Oh, what's going on? Oh, he's going to hit the grass. He's going to go straight into the barrier. Is he going to hold it? No, he's going to try and plant it on. Oh, that was like a crash. Oh, gentle crashing. Oh, Busby boys reset. Now that's put him way off the back now. But here we go, over the bridge. The helicopter from Blue Thunder, keeping an eye on everyone. Or is it Airwolf? Maybe it's both. Coming over the bridge, waiting for Scott. Thrashing that Lambo in 5th gear. Heavy braking zone for this tricky little S-bend section. Steve, Ginge, all still line astern. Staff still there. Tyre Slayer. Where's Gary gone? Oh, he's back there still. Stream around this really long right-hander. And Busby boys getting back into the swing of things. Coming down to the end of lap 1, I can hear some tyres squealing. Here you go. Steve's going to serve his penalty, which is just going to allow Ginge to nearly ram him off the road. Comes along now to this final section as we end lap 1. A little bit of a wiggle there from Ginge turning in. I could never quite get that corner right myself, but there we go. Staffy looking behind us. Everyone's a little bit line astern at the moment, but in the meantime, Scott out in front at the end of lap 1. 30-minute race, 3.5 minute laps. So we'll be doing with about 9 laps of this circuit, I reckon. Scott looking very comfortable, pulling away from Stevie here in 2nd place. Ginge has now always got Staffy in close proximity, elbows out as they go through that tight left-hand corner. Is Staff going to stick out the inside? No, thinks better of it. Ginge full speed reckon within that really fast Sirocco. Keep it here at the moment because there's good racing going on. Oh no, just saw Duncan and Benji having a good battle here. Here goes Duncan on the inside of Benji. He's going to get the place at this next right-hand corner. Yes, he is. Good move there from Duncan. There's lots of close racing. Here we go. Gary's now got Berserker Boy looking up the inside. Is Berserker Boy going to send it? He is. He's going to send it past Gary. The JPS Special Lambo. Oh, just touches the kitty litter on the outside. Can Berserker keep it planted and keep the position? Yes, he has. A nice overtake there. Let's go back up here though, because I can hear lots of tyre squealing going on. And Staff is still in the exhaust pipes of Ginge, but I could just see Steve there coming up the inside. Where's Steve? There he is. There's Steve. Now side by side with Staff. Oh, this is interesting stuff. Here we go. Neither one of these two are trying to pick up the toe of Ginge, but they are now. Coming to this really fast left-hand turn. Oh, Steve backs out of it. And again. Oh, is Steve going to go through? Is it? Oh, he's put him off. Oh dear, disaster. So these three had an issue with that corner, lap 1, and same sort of thing up again. Staff gets the rear end of that Lambo sticking out, eases it into the back of Ginge, and just buries it into the barrier. No, so it wasn't Steve at all. It was Staff getting it slightly wrong. Damaged the car, good crashing. I'll give you style points about 7 for that one, Staff. You need to do a bit more spinning to get higher style marks when you crash. But that's just put Staffy now back into 10th place and off the back of the pack. Go back up now to see what's going on with the guys up front. Still got about 2 second, maybe 1.5 second lead over. Yeah, about 1.5 second lead over Stevie Scooby. Wish we still had the timings of the race. And these two have pulled away now, 1 and 2. Not surprisingly pulled away from these boys who've just been squabbling, and they still are. That Benji looked like he was having a little look here at Duncan. Lambo on Ferrari action. Let's go on board with Benji. Driver's eye view. Is he going to try and send it around the outside? Is he going? Oh, he is. He is as well. Thought about going around the outside, but just put him back a little bit now. Berserker's now got up to 10th place. Did someone else gone off? No one else has gone off. There's a bit of a gap there. Oh, Gary's looking up the inside of Berserker at the last corner. Could never get that corner right, I really couldn't. Staff's regathered himself, and Busby Boy is not too far off. Let's keep running. Here we go with Gary now. It's looking up the inside of Berserker at turn 1. Come on, camera, show what's going on. There we go. Nice move there from Gary. Can Berserker slingshot back underneath? No, he can't. So, still a little bit as you are. Up front still. Still Scott leading the way. Done the fastest lap of 3:19.1. Stevie Scooby in second. He's done a 3:19.4. So yeah, just 0.3 off the pace, but he's not really reeling them in. Tyre Slayer's now up into, well, not up into, he's in 3rd place. Got ahead of Ginge in all the shenanigans that went on earlier. But Ginge is going to be fighting back. Steve's still there, Benji's still there, Gary and Berserker. Staffy, Duncan. Oh, Duncan, what's happened to Duncan? Duncan's got damage. Duncan's dunked it somewhere. Oh, are we going to have a good bit of crashing from Duncan here? He's drifting it wide into the barrier, smacks the right front of the Ferrari, spins it round. That's good crashing. Oh, that was a better crash than Staff's, that's for sure. And it gets it going again. It's easily done at a circuit. Took those tyres wide a little bit, and all of a sudden you are off. Right, so Scott still holding station. Stevie Scooby, long way ahead now of Tyre Slayer. So really at the moment it's just a case of who's going to be 3rd in this race, then who's actually going to win it. And these two boys, Tyre Slayer, starting to, with Ginge, starting to pull away from the pack. So nice tidy line there from Tyre Slayer. It looks like Ginge is sizing up the back of that Lambo. Front wheel drive with Ginge. Yeah, he's got the slipstream. Seems to be the main overtaking point, but Ginge has had 2 incidents in this corner already. Is he going to back out? Yes, he is. Is Tyre Slayer going to get a little bit sideways? Yeah, the back end of that Lambo stepped out a little bit then. So is Ginge going to send it up the inside here at what I call Twin Tower corner? Yeah, you can see the Twin Towers in the background. He does. Oh, but he's brought Steve to the party. There's a gaggle of 3. Ginge has got to look out from behind. Steve's wants to get involved. Can he? It's one of these boys make a move at the end of the bridge. Line astern, exciting stuff here. Steve just dropped off a little bit, so it's great husky. I've got a husky, Ginge. Do like huskies. Looks just like my husky as well. Not the bulldog on that side, but the husky on the other. So Ginge still can't find a way past Tyre Slayer, so it's all a little bit as you are. Let's just check with these boys. Gary has got up to 6th place. Benji's down into 7th. Berserker's cruising around trying to hang on to the back end of Benji here. And then Staff, Duncan and Busby still manfully plodding on. You can see the map there, the top right. We are 10 minutes in, and Busby's still not really that far behind the pack. He's another instant and someone could be joining him, but just shows you how tight this circuit is, and these drivers are. Everyone's got the same sort of pace. But I've missed it. Stevie Scooby's in the lead. I've just noticed. When did that happen? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Right, so we've just come over to bridge. What does Scott do? Has Scott just got it wrong? Let's go back on board with the Aussie. Where does Scott get it wrong? Stevie's caught up already. Scott's, he's not comfortable there, is he? He's just drifted it wide. Has Scott has just allowed Stevie to go ahead. Now Scott has been having problems with his internet, and I think this was the night where it really kicked off, and that instant looked more to be like Scott. It wasn't driver error, it looked like connection error, because he was waggling all over the place. Because here we go, Scott's now looking to come back. He seems to have smoothed out his connection. Scott seems to have smoothed out, which is now right back on the tailpipes of that Lambo. Thinks better of making a move here, coming around to the last section under the Michelin Bridge. Not quite there at the moment. In the meantime, here we go, Tyre Slayer's got Ginge all over the back of him still. Ginge looking around the left-hand side. Is he going to try and go around the outside of Tyre Slayer at the last corner? Last of the late breakers. It looked like Ginge brake later. Tyre Slayer's still there. He's managing to hold the back end of that Lambo down, as Steve looked like he was closing in a little bit, as Ginge has taken the place very cleanly. Seems a better corner at turn 1 for Steve. There's his caught right up with Tyre Slayer. Nice battle here. Nice couple of battles. Just see what's going on up front before I pan away. So Stevie's now got ahead of Scott and is starting to pull away a little bit. Ginge, Tyre Slayer, Steve. Nice battle brewing there for 3rd, 4th, 5th. And then it's Gary's pulled away from the rest of the pack. Benji's got a bit of distance between himself and Berserker. Staffy's catching up to Berserker though. Duncan's still off the pace and Busby's still right at the back here. So let's go back to where the action is. It's back here for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Let's go on board with Tyre Slayer. You can see that's looking back at, let's go from this view. Oh, Steve sent it. Oh, didn't get a good view then. Steve did send it. And it's just held him up. Let's go back and then have another look at that. Steve sends it into this corner, thinks better of it. Just compromises his speed. You can see it's just given Ginge a little bit of breathing room. Gonna unlock Ginge to start making advances on Scott up ahead. I've just noticed Gary's joining the party. He's slowly creeping up on those boys in front. Wants a piece of the action, sniffing a podium. In the meantime, Benj is still not pulled away from Berserker. Berserker's now caught right up to Benji, but he's also now bringing Staffy with him. Oh, this is great racing. There's battles all over the place. You can see they're all brewing nicely. Staff gets his rear end planted that time. Oh, but that looked like Berserker and Benji might have got penalties. Did Berserker get a penalty for that, for going wide there? As he hits a nice apex there, does Berserker. No penalties have appeared so far, so obviously got away with that. Everyone's closing up again, look. Oh no, but Steve did. Steve, where did he get that penalty? He's got a 1 second penalty there. Oh, he gets it wrong on the inside. Gives Tyre Slayer a little nudge. That's going to compromise Steve's battle here. Oh, as Tyre Slayer drifts it wide, coming out of Twin Tower corner. As you can see, look, he got 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th places, all within sight of each other still. Podium up for places. Everyone, all these boys really are thinking about podiums. Obviously with Ginge in the pole seat at the moment, leading this group, coming up to the edge of the bridge. Would dearly like to get a little bit of breathing room between him and Tyre Slayer. Just double checking what's going on up front. Yeah, Stevie Scooby's starting to pull away from Scott, that's for sure. Comes around to the long left-hand turn underneath the Michelin Bridge. Stevie has now got about 1.5 second lead over Scott, and here comes the field now. Ginge leading Tyre Slayer. Steve is now going to drop back with that penalty. Is he going to lose a position to Benji? No, it looks like Staffy's looking up the inside here with Berserker Boy. Is he thinking better of it? No, he does dive. He does dive up the inside, but no, Berserker's still holding a position. Berserker's still in 8th, Staffy's still in 9th. Let's go back up here to Ginge and Tyre Slayer. It's all happening really in 3rd place. Oh, nice tidy line there from these boys. Let's go on board with Tyre Slayer. Let's go from his pyjama point of view. Need to check out what these guys are wearing as well in a minute. Now look to me like Tyre Slayer got a better line than Ginge into that corner under the St. Croix Bridge. Very easy to drift wide. Oh, he's definitely got a good nice run here on the... Yeah, you can see he had to bail out of it then. Tyre Slayer had a nice run on Ginge, but Ginge put the back end of that Sirocco right where Tyre Slayer wanted to be. Good battling here. So we're nearly halfway through the race. While we stay on board with Tyre Slayer for a moment, I shall have a quick drinks break with... I've moved up now, by the way, from instead of budget Aldi coffee, I've now progressed to posh Aldi coffee, and it's much nicer, I have to say. Well, I'll just have a quick drinks break. Just bear with me a second. Then we're back, and I do like that coffee. Right, goodness me, there's a lot going on. Gary is bringing Steve with him. These boys will line astern. Here we go. Staffy and Berserker. Staff's already taken a position. Can Berserker get it back? We know Staffy's a bit leery into this pink left-hand turn. But Berserker's not quite close enough. Oh, someone's... Was that Scott? That was Scott, the Aussie. This is here we go. This is what happened to poor Scott. So I was saying he was having internet troubles all night, and it's about to kick off for him big time right here. Just losing internet. It's a slow, painful death as he parks the car right on the apex of one of the fastest corners on the track. Everyone has to avoid him. I think everyone does. Just the pain in Scott's voice that night when we could hear him know that his internet was about to go was pitiful. He was very distraught. I do remember that. I did laugh because it was kind of like how distraught he sounded. Like no, I'm losing it. Yeah, I did laugh. I'm sorry, Scott. It was kind of funny how you had a slow death with your internet. There's that husky again. Anyway, on Ginger's car. Go on. My husky's dog's name is Lady. Go on, Lady. Anyway, back to the action. We are just over halfway. Lap 5. Ginge not really had much breathing room at all. Oh, Tyre Slayer's got a half-second penalty. He's not sure where he's picked it up. But then there's this group here. So Gary obviously got past Steve, I think, when Steve served his penalty. Steve's not been able to get the position back, but Benji is now looking very sporty at the back of Steve, and Staff's pulled away from Berserker cruising around in 8th place now. I've got to be honest, I couldn't get on with this car at this circuit. Just wasn't working for me. The fair play to all you other boys that could make it work. Oh, who was that? Was that Steve? What's happened to Tyre Slayers? Well, something's happened to Tyre Slayers. Tyre Slayers dropped right off. So Oh, we had that half-second penalty. That's right. There we go. It's a tyre slave from third. How far is that half-second penalty? That's going to be very costly, isn't it? He's now down to fourth. Gary's got him. Steve's looking up the outside of it. No, doesn't quite make it stick. But that was a very, very costly half-second penalty there for Tyre Slayer as Benji and Steve side by side coming into turn one. Oh, the camera's just not playing ball, is it? There we go. So Benji does make the position stick. Nice clean move. Staffy here in the background is looking at these two, but Steve's fighting back. He's got a nice run. He's on the outside though. Benji's got the inside line. Is Steve going to cut his nose off? He is. Good racing there. Steve in a very good aggressive way takes the position back. Benji though, I'm sure he's not going to let it lie. He's not. He's got back past Steve. Oh, this is great tussling. Elbows out racing. Ooh, a little bit of a lag spike there. It's just pushed Benji a little bit wide, but he's held the position. He's now got the position from Steve. Great racing from these two boys. Has that allowed Staffy? Yes, Staffy's slowly creeping up to the back of these two. Right, so we're about halfway. I go through the field, see what their lap times are like. Oh, just said that. Oh, Ginge getting Larry there. But we go through everyone's lap times. So here we go. Stevie Scooby, first place. Now way out on his own because he's lost Scott through the internet. His best lap is a 3:19.4. He's always in the 3:19s. Looks like there. He's got a long gap between himself and Ginger's second place. I can't quite see his pajamas. Let's have a look. He's got blue and yellow pajamas on, and he's not really getting a look at his pajamas. Maybe you don't get to see that very much in the Lambo. Ginge, his best time's a 3:21, so he's 2 seconds off the pace in the fastest lap. Can you see his pajamas? Oh, he still hasn't bothered changing out the basic ones that you get in the game. Ginge needs to improve his pajama outfit wear. So Ginger's in second place. Gary's got all the way up from about, I think he was about 9th on the, something like that. He's in the 3:20, so slightly faster than Ginge. He is also in basic pajamas. There we go, on board with Tyre Slayer. 3:21 is his fastest lap time. As his name suggests, he is getting through those tyres quite well. At least he's got to change his pajamas. He's got a nice black outfit there to go with his car. Green gloves. On board with Staffy. He's now got past everyone. Hey, where's this happened? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I won't go back too far, but something happened to Steve. No, just cruising up past Benji. So just go forward a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back to here. So here we are. Staffy leading this group here with. I won't go too much on what they're wearing at the moment because this is a tight battle now. Staffy coming up to the bridge. His fastest lap's a 3:19, so he's definitely. Staff's definitely got the pace. You see, Benji's doing 3:21s and Steve's 3:21. So Staff, if he can lose these two behind him, as Steve is looking up the inside here of. Oh no, let's do that. There we go. Of Benji at the end of the bridge, doesn't quite make it. Oh, but Benji gets a horrible exit at that little S-bend chicane, allowing Steve to go around the outside, toothache and all. Can he get around the outside of Benji here? No, it's not quite going to make it happen here. Is Steve going to launch it anywhere around? Oh, everyone misses the apex of that corner. I'm glad everyone misses the apex of that corner. I could never hit that apex. I don't know why. It looks like everyone else had the same issue as well. I'm going to check out Stevie Scooby's line at that corner next lap coming up. But nice battle here between Benji. Oh, as he gets it wrong, Steve takes advantage of Benji nudging the wall. It's just put Benji, and he's got damage as well. Front left and front left wheel. A damage. How far is Berserker? Oh, Berserker's well off the pace from Benji. Duncan's well off from Berserker, and Busby still manfully plodding on. Well done, mate. Well done for sticking at it. In the meantime, here we go. Stevie Scooby out on his own. Nice driving from Steve. It's just a little bit boring at the moment, mate, because you've no one around you. This is where the action is. Ginge has definitely got the pace. Has got Gary and the... Where is Staffy gone? Staffy, I think, has gone... If he's got enough time, he's got 9 minutes to go. He could be challenging and catch up to... I reckon he could be up towards where Gary is very shortly. Gary puts in a good sector time here. The midsection, long left-hand turn. Get a good exit out of here. You get a nice run. The next section. Oh, as Benji goes wide again. Just losing a little bit, getting a little bit leery. There's Benji. Everyone's still spread out, but I've got a feeling in the mid-section of this race. Oh, I think Steve's going wide there as well. The mid-pack of this race are starting to close together. I'm talking about from Staffy onwards. I think Staffy's catching up to Tyre Slayer. Oh, here we go. Here's Gary. He's having a look here at Ginge. He's got the inside line. Nice move here from Gary. Great racing. Yep. Oh, they keep it on the track. Ginge is trying to fight back. He's looking up the inside here. Twin Towers. Go on board with Ginge. Is he going to stick up the inside? Oh, he does. Gary squeezes in, but gives him enough room. But Gary's held the line well. So he's going to have the inside line here at the beginning of bridge. But can Ginge slingshot underneath? Gary's great driving there from Gary. We know this Sirocco's fast though. He's looking up the inside. Here we go on board with Ginge. He's looking up the inside. Is he going to get enough of a side to it? Into the braking zone. He's going to do it. Surely Ginge is going to do it. If you're on board here with Tyre Slayer watching these two fight, it's just allowing Tyre Slayer to catch right back up. So Gary dabbled with second place. Has just brought Tyre Slayer. Where's Staff? There's Staffy. Catching his boys. So we're now really down to 5. Steve's dropped off the pace. Got another penalty. Benj is dropping back. Berserker's well off the pace. Duncan's shredded that front left tyre. And Busby's still plodding on. As is Stevie Scooby in first place. But here's where the action is. It's all been around Ginge at the moment. Here we go. Who's your money on? Is it Ginge? Is it Gary? Is it Tyre Slayer? Or is Staff? Here he comes. Here comes Staffy. He's definitely got the pace. Oh, this is it. This is great. This is a great finish to this race. Gary's again looking up the inside of Ginge. Saying hello to the Husky lady there on the inside. Yeah, he's got a position. But like Jaws, just cue the music. The theme music for Jaws. Staffy's reading these boys as these guys are fighting up front. It's just allowing Staff, who's done another 3:19. He's practically, you can practically touch the armpits of the guys in front now. Staff, I don't know where the armpits came from. I don't know. Oh, look at this! Oh, stay on board with Scaff. There's 3 wide. Gary, Slayer, Ginge, 3 wide, fighting and squabbling. 6 minutes to go. Just bringing Staff with them. It's now a 4-car party. It's a 4-car train. Great racing, line astern. Yep, it's just here we go again. They're thinking about going 3 wide into this tricky left-hand corner. You get a good exit on this one if you get the braking right. Get you a lot of speed for the next corner. So Ginger's taken second place back again. Oh, this is great stuff. I didn't realise the race was this good. I need another coffee break. On board with Ginge, Staff, watching this epic battle going on as we come down to the faster section. I always thought the Sirocco would have the legs on the Lambos, but it doesn't look like it's actually the case. Because Gary, yet again, has got the legs on Ginge down here, coming into this hard, well, it's not hard braking, it's this fast, sharp left. Are they going to get through cleanly? Oh! Ginge possibly going to get a penalty for that? Here we go. Staff's already through it. God. Well, we're watching that happened. What happened here? Staff's, here we go. He's got into 4th place. He's got past Tyre Slayer. Can he hold the back end of that Lambo? This time he does. He's got a beautiful run through there. He's going to get Ginge as well. Oh no, Ginge slams the fat ass of that Sirocco in Staffy's face. You shall not pass, says Ginge in his best Gandalf impression. Oh, I need to look at what else is going on, but this is exciting stuff. Oh, I can see in the background there. There's more tight racing going on, but Gary's finally got in front of Ginge. Oh, who's got the penalty? Ginger's got a penalty. Where did he pick that penalty up from? He's already got it there. He hasn't got it. Oh, he did. He did get it through that section. I thought he might, but I thought we saw when Steve cut this inside corner, he got a 1 second penalty. But Ginger's only got half a second penalty. That's... Oh, there we go again. So he only gets a half second penalty for that. So that hopefully that's going to allow Gary to get a little bit further away from Ginge. Staff is all over the back end of that Sirocco. Tyre Slayer's still in it. And Benji, this is what I saw. Benji's got Steve for company now. Zerka's still not really in this one. Neither's Duncan and neither Busby. In the meantime, Ross, 4 minutes to go. So where are we on the circuit? Coming over the bridge. Probably one more lap, I reckon. Look at this. So yeah, by the time these boys get round to the start-finish line, they'll be pushing to see if there's another lap. But Ginger's got that penalty to serve. Just double check something on my phone. Ginger got that penalty to serve. Hopefully he'll still be able to stay in the fight. But as you can see, Tyre Slayer's looking up the inside of Staff now. Just checking I've still got an audio. Oh, Tyre Slayer now gets in front of Ginge because of that penalty. You can hear some tyre screaming behind, and Steve's got in front of Benji. But Benji's fighting back. Benji gets the position back. There we go. So we go now. Ginger's dropped down. He's been in 3rd place for so long, but he's now succumbed to the Lambos of Gary, Staffy, and Tyre Slayer. Tyre Slayer gets it horribly wrong. He's got mud on those wheels. He's drifted it wide twice in 2 corners. Can Ginge take advantage? Still not managed to get that Sirocco in front. Tyre Slayer's desperately trying to hang on. Going a very defensive line. Sorry about the look in there. Can he stay in front? No. Oh, Ginge looking up the inside here. Oh, again, Ginge looks like he took a bit too much curb. He's not got a penalty for that. No, he's not got a penalty for that. He's managed to avoid getting a penalty. Coming round, so he's got the position back. In the meantime, here we go. Staffy. Knows we're getting to the end of the race. He's had a superb drive from binning it back to 3rd place already. And he's looking at a 2nd place in front of him. On board with Staff. There's that little hump in that road. Gary's been driving so well, but Gary's very consistent. He's only done as fastest as the 320.5, most of the times in 321s or low 322s. But you can see Staff is capable of a 319s and 320s. Oh, he's not going to get a penalty, is he? No, he's managing to hang on. So here we'll go on board with Ginge. Oh, Tyre Slayer's dropped off. Let's go back. So how happened to Tyre Slayer? 2, 3, 4. So Tyre Slayer was really close coming into this long left-hand section. What's happened here? Where does Tyre Slayer get it wrong? Is this right, and then is he going to put it onto the grass again? No. Ginge just pulling away. Just gets a nicer run. Tyre Slayer He's struggling. He's struggling with those. Yeah, look at that. Just a bit better driving there from Ginge. So Ginger's pulled away now from Tyre Slayer. 1.5 minutes to go. Let's go back up front because I haven't really seen much of him because he's been doing such a grand job all by himself. Stevie Scooby coming over to take bridge. Where's Gary? Gary and Staffy are at Twin Towers corner. I haven't even got to bridge. And Gary Hale, yeah, we've got a minute to go. Oh, Staff's just stuck his nose out in front of Gary. Is he going to swipe it? Wipe it clean? Yes, he is. He's wiped Gary's nose. Staff, a superb drive. From, I don't know if he was, did he go back to the last place or not? I can't remember. He's been driving ever so well to get through the field. I'm sure Gary's not going to let him get away though. Oh, as Gary gets his braking point wrong. Staff has already got a little bit of a breathing distance between him and Gary. Pushed out wide there. Oh, let's go see where. You know, I said I wanted to see what this corner is Steve's just done. I wanted to see if he can hit the apex of this corner. This is the one. Does anyone hit the apex? Yep, Stevie does. 15 seconds to go. I think we'll go back to this because Steve is driven an faultless drive. Great racing from Steve. We did have Scott for company at one point, but 1 second, 30 minutes is up, so this will be it. Great race from the boys here. So Stevie Scooby with the win and does the dumbest thing ever. And don't do that, Steve, because if there's anyone close behind you, they're just going to get a yellow flag and won't be able to overtake. Fortunately, you're on your own, but well done, mate. In the meantime, Staffy is going to take second place from Gary. Great drive from those two. Ginge, well fought, fourth place. Tyre Slayer fifth. Benji's going to hang on in front of Steve for sixth, and Steve Bowman in seventh. Berserker, nothing race from Berserker, to be honest. Didn't quite have the pace in that Lambo for this circuit. Was in eighth place. Here comes Fast JMS, who's shredded the front left of that Ferrari. Is going to be in ninth. And Busby Boy coming around the corner. He's had just as quiet as the race as I think Berserker had in 10th place, with Scott, who lost connection with the fastest lap of 3:19.1. And there you have it. That's race 1 of the night. That was race 10 of the series. So I shall be back shortly to do race 2, which is the reverse order. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. See you later. Bye.